What's up? So, as many of you will already know, I used to be a professional referee, so I used to spend a lot of time at Pro Tours watching dart players, refereeing for dart players, and there was a trend that started happening that I was noticing more and more and more, and I didn't know what it was, and I didn't really understand what people were doing, but everyone seemed to be doing it. So just a quick backstory if you didn't already know, I used to be a referee for the PDC, I used to be one of the Pro Tour markers, so I've marked over 1,000 games and probably over 10,000 legs of darts. So I've seen and marked for pretty much everyone you can think of in the world of darts. But there was one thing that I noticed that a lot of professional dart players were doing, which I'd never seen in a lower standard of darts, I've only ever seen it in professional darts, and that was whenever one of the players had finished throwing their 3 darts, instead of coming back and standing behind getting ready to throw again, they'd go off to the table and they'd do something a little bit odd. And what they would do was they'd walk up to the table, they'd look at their dart case, and they'd turn their dart case like 90 degrees or 180 degrees, or they'd just touch it and move it slightly. It wasn't until I started asking people in the room who were doing this why they did it. And it turns out it was a way for people to occupy their mind while they're playing darts. So while the guy is throwing his darts, instead of standing behind and watching and not concentrating on what you're supposed to do, it was a way to get away from the board, to keep your concentration, to keep your mind occupied, so that when you finished moving your case, it meant that it was your turn to throw and you hadn't lost any concentration. Now, not everyone does it, but I did notice a majority of players were doing it, and it was something that was so weird that it obviously stuck in my head, and I had to ask questions and find out why people were doing that. So since I found out the reasons behind it, I started implementing it into my game when I used to play a lot. And it turns out it does actually work. Weirdly enough, it does work. If you can get away from the board and you can get your mind set on something, and you know that every time you come back from the board, you're going to walk over to the table, you're going to turn your case 90 degrees, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to throw your next 3 darts. It really does actually help you keep your concentration. And I've got a few friends who I've suggested it to, and they've noticed a difference as well. So it's a little trick that not many people know and not many people do, but it's quite well known in the professional world of darts, which is strange because I've never seen anyone other than professional dart players do it, except for the people who I've told to do. But anyway guys, that's the end of the video today. Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of an insider knowledge thing there for you, so try it, see how it works. Let me know in the comment section below if you do try it, does it actually improve your game at all? Does it make you concentrate a bit better? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're brand new. If you want some more stories from the tour, this sort of thing, these kind of weird, quirky things that happen at Pro Tours or at professional dart events, then let me know, and I'll try and think of some cool stories or some cool things I can tell. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.